Good morning. Welcome to build day 33. Last night we closed out the vlog with a wrap up and it was raining. About 2 o'clock this morning we had a windstorm blow through. We were hearing crashes and thumps all night long. One of them was we had a limb come down on our patio roof. You know, it wasn't a major limb, a small limb. And this morning I come out in the hunt and we've got this. We had a limb fly. This is off of a tree. Clear over the other side of the house. Wind drug it clear over here, so I think it's about time to walk the haunt and see if we have any other limbs or any damage in here, because it was a lot of wind last night. Hey, we got a Buddha. Kaylee, there's Buddha. Everything looks good in here so far. I'm only going to go as far as the corn. And we got another limb from that tree there. God, we got leaves all over the place. I'm not going to worry about them. At least not yet. Everything looks good so far. I haven't been over into this area of the haunt since I did the lighting for the clown, which was, what, about a week ago? Everything's looking okay so far. And no point going any further because we got the corn after this and there's no damage in there that I can see. So we're okay up to this point. Now we need to go out to the front. Gotta go out to the front and move the car. Or move the truck, I should say. Kaylee, get Buddha. Come on. You don't need to leave Buddha this far into the haunt. I doubt we'll be this far again. Our project for today is going to be in here. We got to start getting this all wired up. I've got 3 control boards, I decided. I need one to make him run, the captain. And I was going to do 1 control board and stretch the wires out from this skeleton to that skeleton. Those are the Home Depot skeletons that talk. And I was just going to use 1 control board to control the both of them. I got to thinking, I've got the extra boards. I've always, God, we use, what is it? I'd have to count, but we use like 10 of them in the haunt for doing various things, and I've got like 15 boards. I always have a couple of backups. But I was thinking it'd probably be better to have each of those skeletons on their own board. So they trigger when they need to trigger and not at a program set. Because I don't want them interfering too much with each other. But with having 3 things that talk in here, because the captain does talk, or has a soundtrack, you know, they're going to overlap anyway. But I got to get the 3 boards in. I got to get his airline and solenoid in on the captain. You know, I think that's going to be first order of business. And then after that, it's lighting. And there, you know, as you can see, there's a lot of lighting in here to do. Before I do that, however, I need to get out here and finish up out here. I need to put a flickering yellow on that guy, and I need to fix this bank of skulls. There's something wrong with the thing up there, and that will be a quickie one. But I want to get that done first. I'm trying to go display by display by display. So, breakfast of the day. Oh God, I have no idea. Kaylee, go get Buddha. Go get Buddha. You bring Buddha all the way out, kid. You took him in. Raisin bran with a little bit of brown sugar over the top of it. And some toast. There you go. Okay, time for another segment. Progress made today. I got a light in there. A light in there that need to be aimed tonight. And my row of skulls ended up being the negative lead. I just replugged it and they started working. Took all of about 25 minutes, if that, to do. So that's done. My next one is these guys. And you come down here. This is the very first pneumatic I ever did. And this one took the longest and was dialing in the pneumatics. In years past, I've had him stand up faster, I've had him swing the sword faster, and every year he tears himself apart one way or the other as a result. So this year I have him dialed back a little bit further than normal. And then it's this guy.
You can see that. The vampire's coming, and I must believe you. If you see that thing, tell him you
But it took some time getting in here, getting just these 3 props done. Both the skeletons have a 5-volt line running to them to run them, and then a 12-volt line as well to run the boards. So that took a little bit of time running the line. Hooking the boards up, quick, simple, and easy. So not too bad. But now with these 3 up and running, I've got 2 speakers to put in here that plays an ambient soundtrack that Ken Webster did for us. I remember back in 2015, 2016. We use it every year. So I gotta get the speakers in for that and get the cords ran up to the front porch. And that'll take a little bit of time running the wiring because it's a lot of wiring. So I have a second bundle like that one hanging there every time I'm done. And then it's going to be doing lighting, and we'll be working on lighting the rest of the day, and probably into tomorrow a little bit. I can't see myself getting the lighting done tonight. I can hope. It's happy hour, as promised. Your drink for tonight is an old-fashioned. We're going to get old, grow some wrinkles. It's called an old-fashioned. Crown Royal Fine Deluxe, simple syrup, and 1 to 3 dashes of bitters. That'll grow some wrinkles. Well, wasted a lot of time tonight. I had about 15 feet of wire left over on that spool of old stuff. And I was going to tie it into the bar and use it to run my ground line for some of the lights on the fence. And apparently the line was broke on the inside of the housing somewhere along the line. I went through 20 different connections and never made connection. And I was thinking, okay, I had a bad connection, the power lead went dead, or something. I don't know. Finally, I said the hell with it, scrapped it, got fed up with it, brought out the new spool of wire, clicked it on, or connected it, and it fired right up. No, not a problem. So there was definitely something wrong with that line. But we got started on the bar. Got a green, a red, a blue, and another blue up. And we got the skeleton in red, Jen's beautiful picture in green. And then we used blue to highlight the bar. And then got stuff on the bar lit. This one here has a flickering red in it. And it's kind of a faint color. It's a little bit too far forward, I think. And I do need to test the mister out too. I don't have that on. That's the other thing that lights the bar up. But we got that far, at least in here, along with the animated stuff. But it is well after 9 o'clock. I pushed it. I got frustrated. I thought I wasn't going to quit until that bar was lit. Well, I got the bar lit, so now I can quit. And Kaylee, I think, has given up on me. It was time to move the truck some time ago. I have a feeling I'm going to have a very, very late night. What time is it? Well, it's 9:15, so it's not as late as I thought it was. But anyway, I'm tired. My leg that I chopped with a machete has been bugging me all day long. I had to get in a couple of weird positions to mount some things, and I think I overstretched the muscle right where the cut is. But anyway, we're going to go park the truck. We'll get your end of the day wrap up and call it quits. Alright, end of the day wrap up. I'm tired. My leg is killing me. Went to, when I was doing the animatronics, there was a couple of tight spots. I had to get down into some weird positions. I had to stretch my foot out, so it was pointed out. And it pulled on that muscle right underneath the cut that I did with the machete when we were doing it with the corn. And it's been throbbing all day, and the more I move around, the more it's hurting. So I am kind of limping and hobbling at the moment. It's the first time since I actually did the injury that's bothered me. Got a Kaylee with us. She insisted on coming out to do the wrap-up. Very forcefully insisted. I have no idea where the hell time went today. We got the courtyard done. Had that one line of skulls to fix, which was quick, and then 2 lights to put in for the heads and the ghoul. And that went really quick. It was about 20 minutes, if that. No, actually about 20-25 minutes, actually, to be more honest. I spent quite a bit of time on the Pirate Captain. Normally every year when I take that apart, I don't mess with the solenoids. I just dehook them, and go and put them in the tub. But with moving the tub around and everything, they get knocked around a bit. So the settings are always, slightly off. So I have to redial them in every year. And, I play with the pressure a little bit too. Because I can never remember what I had the pressure set at. It took a while. It took almost 2 hours doing that. Spent about another hour, maybe just a hair more, getting the 2 skeletons done. And I spent the rest of my time running power lines. 12-volt power lines. Oh, and I got the 2 speakers in for the stereo that goes out there. I have an ambient soundtrack. But it was running all the power lines. The Captain had one 12-volt line. Both the skeletons had a 12-volt to run the control board and a 5-volt to run the skeleton. So I had 2 of those to do. That ate up a lot of time. Running the lines for the speakers from the front porch here out to where the speakers were going to be at, that took some time. And then the screw up with that wiring when I was wiring up the bar scene. God, I was so freaking frustrated before I finally said the hell with it and just scrapped the line. It was funny as hell because I came in, got that new spool out, yanked out the same amount of wire as what I just threw out. One set of connection, boing, it was right on. So it was definitely that wire, because I went through at least 20 connections on that damn wire. But anyway, we got the bar done. I still have 2 other pieces for that bar I want to do. I have the pirate that we've hung, and there's another one stands in front of the keg. I did not get those 2 lights in. Those will be the first 2 I do tomorrow. But for tomorrow, it's going to be working on the bar. Or not the bar, but the pirate. I want to get the lighting done in there tomorrow. Get the hay in and be done with that display so we can get over and start working on Gypsy. I'm hoping to be into Gypsy tomorrow. I doubt we'll get very far on it though, because Pirate is going to take a while to do. It's running all the power lines that take so damn long. Trying to figure out how you're going to route them and hide them and everything else. And then you have connectors that don't work or fail on you, and you got to frick with those. Past that, I'm going to get in the house. I'm tired. I'm cold. Weather. I checked my weather app during dinner, and they have a freeze warning for tonight. It's supposed to get down below 32 degrees. So, and it feels like it is nippy out here. So, I want to get in the house and warm up, get you guys edited, and see what I can do about my leg. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.